have content oriented. This is a super long list. I hope you are still with me. So first one is Chloe Shih. Chloe Shih. She is a product manager. She often talks about my work in a day as a product manager, things like that, and she answers questions about product management, and about career, and then also she does a lot of vlogs as well. I just find her channel more versatile, so you can look into information you need, but you can also enjoy something casual. If you like her, or if you're interested in the content like that, definitely go ahead. Also, I like her pronunciation, enunciation, accent, and the voice. Of course, everything is based on that. But if you notice that most of the YouTube channels I followed, they are pretty much Asian. That's just because you know when they talk, I find them easy to follow. Yeah, that's the basically. Another one is Minala. She is a very funky person. I really like her. The way she talks, she has kind of that deep bass kind of voice. I like her a lot. She's talking about fashion history, talking about some fashion or style critiques, and talk about the current news about fashion, everything about fashion. If you like fashion, she's the one to go. She would dress up in that period, or she would dress up for content. Very interesting. So if you like her, definitely go ahead and follow her. I've seen how fast her channel has grown, like so fast. I remember when I first discovered her, she only had under probably like a 10K subscribers, and all of a sudden she now had like over a million. Yeah, when you have a good content, they grow fast. Okay, another one is very interesting. It's a sports related. I would want to mention two channels. One is Yoga with Adriene, and Move with Nicole. So let's start with the Yoga with Adriene. Her, of course, as a yoga instructor, her voice is so soothing and so calming, and you just do yoga with her. Occasionally check her poses so you can follow her, but mostly you will have to listen to her instructions and then do that yourself. The reason I put some kind of sports stuff here is just sometimes you need that push to learn and understand English, right? So that is one. Another one is Move with Nicole. She has a little bit accent there. It's very cute accent. And again, with the sports, if you're into fitness, or you were into workout, or you were trying to lose some weight or keep fit, then those two channels are perfect for you. So this one is Linda Sun. I kind of like her just because her voice. Her content is very interesting and appealing. You have a lot of travel content, and you have a lot of like advice on eating, things like that. So if you like her, definitely go ahead, because I just followed her, so I haven't discovered a lot yet. So maybe we can do that together. Okay. Another one is I've been watching her for so long. Mayuko, I like her, and if you like her podcast is Muko's Corner. She's a software engineer. She used to work for Facebook, and then she quit her job, and I think found something else, and stayed home for a while. Started to do full-time YouTuber, and I think now she back to that field again. So she talks a lot about career in this field. Talk about being software engineering. She interviewed a lot of people in this field too. Also, she helps with new grads and things like that. Yeah, I find her channel very, very useful. If you're into software engineering, definitely check her channel out. And also, because she's a female, so she always talks about things from a female perspective when it comes to a field that seems like a male dominant field. New perspective. Another one, Tina Yon. I like her. She's so funny. She's Australian, but now she lives in Singapore. I just love her. She's so cute. When I started to watch her channel, it was Tina Tries. There are a lot of kind of inexpensive skincare products, makeup, and that's when I first started to do makeup and skincare. I find her very funny and useful. A lot of products she recommended were good but not expensive, and now she has a lot of things. It's more like a test them out, something like some hacks on TikTok, some food recipes on TikTok, those kind of things, and she would try them and give them a rating or something. Very interesting to watch. When I watch her channel, I definitely pay attention. So check it out. If you like Australian accent, go ahead. Um, Another one, it's called Jillz. Jillz. Again, I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I just found her probably last week. Like the whole quality of the video. Sometimes the content is pretty good, but I think she's too into the feminine stuff, which is not bad. But also, I feel like as a woman, you just need to be a human being and you need to be strong and start to work instead of trying to emphasize or highlight your weakness or something like that. I could be wrong. Definitely judge me if when you hear this or you listen to this. But her voice is very soothing, and when she talks, it's very clear and logical. If you like that kind of content, go ahead and check her out. Another one is my favorite, Answer in Progress. And my favorite, so they have three people for this channel. It's a Sabrina, and the other one I forgot, Taha, and then Melissa. Sabrina is my favorite. Every time I watch her talking, I could tell my English improves a lot. I just don't know, certain people, they have a huge impact on my speaking. They basically will find common ask questions or some quirky questions or some weird questions. They will do research and then or test the things out and then start to answer those questions. Very interesting, very fun, very academic, but in a fun way. So if you like those weird questions to be answered, definitely go ahead and check out their channel. Another one, she has a podcast. It's Mel Robins. I've listened to her a lot. I have one episode. It's called "Let Them Theory." It's from her. She had that on Twitter or somewhere, and it totally got viral. And then she started talking about "Let Them Theory," and of course, it has helped me a lot. And then she has a lot of great content. If you're interested in that, definitely go ahead. And also, she has a podcast that you can Google the same name, Mel Robins, and you will find her on pretty much every podcast you can find. Okay. Next one is Kchoi. I like her. She talks fast. So if you want to challenge yourself and see if you can catch her, um, she's the one to go with. She talks fast. She's a consultant. Yes, she's a consultant. She talks about consulting. She talks about her degrees, the schools, and she also talks about how to become a consultant, what consultant does, and those kind of things. So if you want to become a consultant or you want to know how to be a good consultant, her channel is definitely beneficial. And also she does marathon. I think she's training for marathon right now. Check her newly uploaded video if you want to. But I like the way she talks. She doesn't really have the Valley Girl accent. Another one is Adriene. I like her a lot because she talks about money. And one time I was really into money things. She's definitely a smart one. So she started her channel. I remember when I was watching her videos in the very beginning, she was still in debt, like school loan and rent and other things. And then she was always struggling with money. And now she paid off the loan. She got a new house and she got married, and then she's her whole new life with a lot of savings. And she talks about how to have a sinking fund and this that, and she also has her own brand of like journals, something like that. You can financial journals, something like that. I like her a lot. So if you're into money stuff, definitely check her out. Another one is Taylor Bell. She's a young girl, pretty gorgeous, smart. Definitely from a really good family. She is also a consultant. I think now she moves to New York. Maybe I could be wrong. I like the way she talks. Funny, interesting, smart, and also she's very clear about because she knows what she wants and she goes for it. Very good role model. If you like her, again, check her out and check her channel out. Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to say about her. Another one is Akana. I don't know how many of you actually know her. She was in the movie of Ant-Man in the end. Ant-Man. Is it Ant-Man? No, I forgot. Yes, Ant-Man in the end. She was in that movie. I like her a lot. She like a 3 to 4 minutes. I admire when people can explain a complicated thing in very short time. She definitely is one of those. I like her a lot. She talks about dating. She talks about gender identity. She talks about a lot of social issues about women. Very smart girl. I like her a lot.